Welcome back to the channel. VST here, Vanessa Tech, and this is my Pixel 10 Pro, and it's running already the latest Android 17 QPR2 Beta 1. Now this update has a size of 440 megabytes, and I'll be completely honest and transparent with you guys. Now there are not really a lot of new things that I can show you. There are almost none, but there is some serious bug fixing done, and we're gonna go through that. Before I start the video, I want to make something very clear. There are also some sad news related to Android 17, QPR2 and Beta 1, because if you have a Pixel 10, or you have a Pixel 10 Pro XL, Pro Fold, 10A, you have a Pixel 9, 9A, Pixel 8, 8 Pro, 8A, 9, 7, 7 Pro, and a 6A, it's gonna work. And a 6A, because believe it or not, if you do have a Pixel 6 or Pixel 6 Pro, this is it. There is no Android 17 QPR2 Beta 1. Don't ask me why. I know Google promised 5 years of updates, and it's a bit of a weird story here. People are disheartened, the ones that do own the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro device, but I'm here to keep you honest. Yes, it's not gonna work for you. So the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro users will not get this over the air, since according to Google, the device will reach end of life, and Android 17 QPR1 Beta series will be the last for these devices. So yeah, this is sad news. Also, something that is very, very important, and I need to say this. So if you want to leave the beta program and you want to still receive the public stable release of Android 17 QPR1, because that's coming, without wiping your device, you need to opt out. You need to opt out of the beta, and you don't have to install the QPR2 Beta 1 update. If you opt out of the beta, after installing the Beta 1 or any future updates, all user data on your device, boom, completely gone. It's gonna get wiped as per the program guidelines. So opting out will trigger a downgrade over the air, all right? So again, if you want to leave the beta program and receive the stable update, you can do so without wiping the device, but you need to opt out, and you don't have to install that update. Here are the official release notes, and as you can see, Android 17 QPR2 Beta 1, July 2026. Yeah, it's building on the initial release of Android 17. So then again, if you want to find anything new, you won't be able. Maybe some minor tweaks here and there, but there are no new functionalities. So what Google is doing, they dropped the QPR2 Beta 1 today, and unlike previous feature drop previews, this update is 100% maintenance and bug fixing, okay? Now, since I said bug fixing, it's time to see the top issues that apparently have been fixed, and it's only because, not only according to me, but for a lot of people using the Android 7 stable, there's still some nasty bugs available. And now it's time to check some of the new things. Now, I can invoke Gemini via my power button, and I can do this multiple times, alright? Because previously in the QPR1 Beta 7, invoking Gemini had a random chance of causing a full memory kernel crash, sending your Pixel into oblivion and soft reboot. But now in QPR2 Beta 1, apparently the crash is resolved, and now you can invoke Gemini how much you want, anytime. It's hey, right? It's there for us. This one is interesting. Media player controls briefly flash on the lock screen upon waking up the device, despite the apps notification being disabled. So what you can do, you can just choose your favorite media application, go inside the application info and disable the notification. Now I'm going to open the app. I'm going to try to play some music. Now, if you have disabled the media notification side of settings, the Beta 7 had a visual bug where the media controls will briefly flash on the lock screen for a frame when waking up the phone. So this should be gone right now. So I'm going into always on. All right, I lock on the screen one more time. All right, not really sure what happens here. The animation isn't that bad. I don't really know if they fix anything there, but all right, at least we tried. Something that is also very interesting is this one here. Notifications randomly became invisible in the notification shade until a system restart. So I already restarted my phone because of course I had to update the software, but this was really annoying. One of the most annoying bugs in the QPR1 Beta 7 caused notifications to randomly turn invisible in the shade, and then you had to restart. Now I have all my notifications, they're all here, and as we can see, it's pretty good, I really get them all. Now, beyond the UI fixes that are almost non-existent in this build, Google resolved 4 major backend issues. First thing is around the Bluetooth. So Bluetooth repairing fails silently following a remote bond loss. I see some people on Reddit still experience that, but according to Google, they fixed this silent repairing failures when remote devices lose connection. Something also important, especially if you have like a bigger Pixel device, probably tablet, this thing here, the multi-finger drag and drop. They fixed the touch inputs dropping when starting multi-finger gestures. I honestly never experienced this, but hey, this is what they did. And also accessibility logging issue. So now according to Google, they corrected the window bounce logging in accessibility node strings. Then we have the MLDSA key generation. According to them, they fixed cryptographic exceptions in the background app security. And last but not least, and also something interesting, window level UI blur effects failed to render and the allow window level blurs developer toggle reset after rebooting. Now I checked this one and it's weird as hell because according to this issue, right, at some point when you try to play with this, and now it's gonna be just all the setting inside the developer options inside or part of the rendering section. So scroll down to the rendering section and enable the allow window level blurs toggle. Observe that the blur effect is not applied to the UI, for example in the notification shade, and then restart the device. I'm now inside my developer options and I'm here downright in the hardware accelerated rendering. So I don't have that setting and I asked Google, and according to them that's no longer exposed in developer options because in the newer builds of Android, including the ones I'm testing right now, it's Android 17, Google removed the user-facing switch under developers options. So now the system blurs are handled dynamically by the OS based on what the device can do. We have some nice blur like here in the home and wallpaper settings. Also when you click on the volume toggle, you're going to see we have some nice blur, and you try to examine most of the other settings here, like alright, yeah, we can see we definitely have some blur. Also some blur happening here. By the way, it seems that you can try to bring these back via an ADB command. Yeah, honestly I don't want to do so, but nevertheless, one of the previous annoying bugs was the fact that when you go inside the app finder, while a keyboard is gonna disappear. Now I see that the keyboard is almost everywhere, and yes, we still have these new highlights like Facebook open, Instagram open, whatever you search and there isn't a supported app, you're gonna get this app highlighted. And yes, we have some nice transparency and blur also in this section here. And yes, I had to run a Geekbench score just to check what the device will get, and it's 2192 on the single core score and 5256 on the multi-core score. I know, it's probably average. I mean, come on, it's a Pixel running Tensor. Overall, I don't think that, the phone works a bit different. I have an issue with the wider, oh my god. I have an issue with the wider animation because they seem a bit off to me. I'm not sure if you can see this, guys, but the moment I try to open something, the animation feels somehow incomplete. If I do this slowly, alright, it might be okay, but the moment I just try to do it quickly, yeah, it is not looking great. It is absolutely not looking great. I'm not sure if that's only my Pixel device. It was the same in the stable Android. Honestly, I think something is off here. Also, this very annoying bug in the weather widget when I go back, boom, I have this. This is really annoying. And let me show something. I want to get to the dark mode. 3, 2, 4 seconds, Alright, from dark to light, 1, 3, okay, almost like 3 to 4 seconds is absolutely crazy. This is not okay. There are a lot of things that they should fix. The real important key takeaway is that, yeah, Google now officially dropped support for the original Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro starting with Android 17 QPR2 Beta 1. So while the QPR1 supported the Pixel 6 through this Beta 7, yeah, no longer QPR2. I mean, this requires at least a Pixel 6a or a newer phone. So if you have an original Pixel 6, guys, Google is telling you QPR1 is end of the line. Stay safe, guys. We'll see you over and bye.
Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah.